a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demands as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, the Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers, and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Stones. Stones, and the keeper's got it again. Bellingham. Stones. And it's played forward. De Paul. Ooh, delicate chip through. Messi looking to run onto it. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. That's a nicely weighted pass. Romero with the clearance. Rice falls short. That's good play. Tries a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
And it's Kane. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's in! And a chance! So who's he picking out? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, easy pickings there. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cunha forwards and with intent. Bellingham! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Defending of the desperate variety. Paredes. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, they can break here. And it's Kane. Oh, well measured. Senesi wins the duel this time. Simeone. Now it's Messi. Yehi. Spence. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Messi. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Once again for a throw-in. Senesi. Paredes. McAllister. Senesi. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Spence. Spence shifted upfield. Senesi aimed forwards. De Paul. Romero. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. Looking to break at pace. Acuna, gently done. That is good strength. Nice physical challenge. Rice. White. Gehi. Gehi forwards and with intent. Spence. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Paredes. Acuna. Now it's Simeone. Gehi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a cute ball. And the ball is out of play. Argentina playing high up the pitch here, very much taking a front foot approach. Paredes. Paredes, good looking ball. And it's hoisted clear. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Messi. Anderson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gehi. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Gehi. Spence. Spence, who's on a run down the left wing. And that's aimed into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Romero.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Out for a throw. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Alvarez. And England have a chance to counter. Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Now it's Gordon. Gordon. Shot a goal! Deftly away. And it's Messi. Messi, that's a delicate pass. Now it's Simeone. That is lovely. Acuna. Oh, it's played into the area. Over to the left. So what can they make of this? Bellingham. White. White. Showing good feet. And here's Gordon. First quarter of an hour gone. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Can he finish? Could be danger here. And the keeper has it.
England, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to...
He's having a shot! Goal! England! England take the lead.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
McAllister. Oh, can he get onto this? Romero. White tries to clear. Bellingham gets it away. And it's McAllister. Now it's Simeone. Simeone. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Stones. Spence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kane. It's run loose. Gordon! That carried quite a threat. DePaul. Senesi. Moved on forwards. Acuna. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. Simeone played into the box. And he's dealt with that well. And a goal kick. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Spence. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, super find. Kane. Nice control. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Played out to the right. Alvarez. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
White. Stones. Looks to the other side. Spence. Kane. Kane played out to the left flank. Played into the middle. Messi chasing after it. And that has put paid to that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Paredes. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rice. And it's Spence. And here's Gordon. Gordon. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Gahey aimed forwards. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Out to the right. Rice. Spence. Gahey. Spence. Gahey. Spence. Anderson. Stones. And it's played forward. And here's Kane. Out to the left it goes. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Same again, same outcome. Anderson. Paredes cuts it out. Danger averted for now. White receives it in a wide position. Paredes gets it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Simeone proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Messi looks to get on the end of this. And they've got rid. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the ball's come loose here. That's very neat. And it's Rice. Looking for a decent ball in. Cross to the back post. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Alvarez. And here's Messi. Takes a shot. No, he's missed it.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Silesi. McAllister. Otamendi. Romero. Otamendi shifted upfield. Yehi. Spence. Rice. And it's played forward. Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Otamendi gets it clear. Paredes. Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. England have reclaimed it. Stones. Spence. And here's Kane. Romero. Otamendi. Romero. Otamendi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yehi. Spence. Messi. Senesi forwards and with intent. Acuna. Proves too strong. Now it's Foden. Foden looking to run onto it. Oh, Red, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Alvarez. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Gordon. Otamendi gently done. And it's Messi. Messi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kane. He's through here. Foden. White. Puts them all in. Senesi gets rid without sophistication. Nice defending, physical and effective. Crossed into the... It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Paredes. McAllister. Paredes. Senesi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Senesi, aim forwards. And it's White. White. Can he latch on to this? Real chance! Goal, England! And they're back in front.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
England take the lead. De Paul. Now it's Kane. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Alvarez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alvarez. Great chance! McAllister. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. White. Anderson. Acuna. Paredes. Acuna. Spence gets over and intercepts. Stones. Belly. And it's White. Rice, and here's Kane, and here's Gordon. Gordon spread out to the left. Rice. Oh, sweet feet. Moved on forwards. And he's picked out the run. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Rice. And here's Kane. Goes for the shot! Has another go! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alvarez, aim forwards. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Clipped into space.
Kane, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Anderson. Bellingham. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Kane is fouled. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. He's gone for the shot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Martinez sends that a long way. Acuna. McAllister, and it's played forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And Messi! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Paul. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Acuna. Cross goes in there. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Rice. And the first half is done. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
England are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Yehi. Spence. Anderson. And here's Kane. Picks it up out wide. Takes a shot! Well, that was very necessary. Yehi. Rice. Stones. Stones gently done. Bellingham. And here's Foden. And it's White. He is just caressing the ball. White pings it across. That's really well cleared. Messi. Simeone. White. Foden could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got a
Kane! Cleared without complication. Acuna. Simeone. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Spence. Rice. Stones. Bellingham. Stones shifted upfield. The pass has gone astray. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi. Has a look and place it forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Foden. White providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Otamendi forwards and with intent. Romero. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gordon drives it in. Cleared away, and it's Rice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gordon opts to play it back. And he's heaved it away. Simeone played out towards the right wing. Stones. Otamendi. Romero. De Paul. Romero. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get onto this? It's gone for a throw-in. Serves up across. Otamendi getting this one clear. Foden. And here's Bellingham. Rice. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. De Paul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
De Paul with the delivery. Gehi is there, and he can get that clear. Over to the left. Acuna. Now here's the delivery. Acuna. Paredes. That has been cut short. De Paul, McAllister, and here's Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Spence looking for a runner. Cleared away. Out towards the flank. Spence's cross. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
It's a really, really good goal, and not just the way he finished it. You had to read the whole situation as it developed.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Bellingham. Kane is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Into the channel. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. De Paul. Moved on forwards. De Paul. Here comes the cross. And he thumps it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gehi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rice. Spence. Gehi. Spence. Rice. Spence. Rice. Pass just lacking in accuracy. McAllister is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Stones. And it's played forward. White chasing after it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. That is a little undercooked. Spence shifted upfield. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gordon's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. He's got a real chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Stones. Anderson. Foden. Good run down the right. Simeone. Paredes. De Paul. White. Foden. White. Aim forwards. And here's Kane. And here's Gordon! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And it's Messi. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Foden. White. Spence. Yehi. Spence. Rice. Spence. He's found a way through. Chance! And the ball's come. That's another chance. He scored! Pickford, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Quite, you got it.
And winning the ball in those kind of positions is the best thing they can do.
And here's Alvarez. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Bellingham tries to think it through. Senesi. And here's the Paul. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. White. Anderson. Stones. Played out to the right. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the clearance is short. De Paul. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Yehi. Spence. Yehi.
Rice.
Spence. And it's Spence. Time to deliver. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Otamendi gently done. De Paul. Romero. McAllister, aim forwards, hit into the middle. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Rice.
Spence.
Rice.
Stones. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Foden. Ball's played through. Foden. Oh, that's neat. McAllister. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Kane. That is a great pick out. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. McAllister. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Spence. Anderson. Yehi chooses to go cross-field. Foden. Now it's Kane. McAllister makes the interception. Alvarez spread out to the left. Yehi gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Acuna. Lovely feet.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bellingham. He is through here. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
defence gets across to intercept that. Yehi. Gordon. And here's Kane. Kane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Rice with the short one. Kane, now here's the delivery. Defend goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
McAllister, De Paul, Simeone, he's shifting through the gears here. Messi.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
White. Stones. Bellingham. Stones. De Paul. De Paul chips it through. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Paredes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Now this could be a chance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Stones. Foden, out to the right. Foden tries to get it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's played forward. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rice. Yehi. Yehi forwards and with intent. Gordon. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Otamendi shifted upfield. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Messi. That has found him in acres of space. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Gordon going full steam ahead down the left flank.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution for England. Number 6.
White. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's White. Now who's going to be first to this? White. Anderson. White. Oh, such a clever touch.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Moved on forwards. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Crosses it in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Romero.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. Romero. There will be a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Palacios. Cross goes in there. And back out it comes. And that's a throw. Cleared away. It's going to be another throw. Acuna. Palacios! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Palacios usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Climbs up big! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes. Gehi. Stones. And it's White. Bellingham. Paredes, aim forwards. Messi. Palacios. Romero. Fernandez. Now it's Palacios. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Calmly anticipates.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Rice. And it's Hall. And here's Gordon. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the counter is on. Now it's Simeone. Messi played out to the left flank. Acuna. And here's Alvarez. Showing good feet. Acuna, backward it goes. Simeone. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Bellingham. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And that has been clubbed away. Hall. Rice. Alvarez. And here's the chance to counter. Yehi. Played towards the other side. And it's White. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Foden. Otamendi tries to clear. Acuna. Palacios. Now it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, bang on target. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. England conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Acuna. Senesi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that's well seen too. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero cuts out the pass. Hall is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Palacios. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, should have put that away.
Alvarez fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And it's been taken short. Simeone's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Palacios. Simeone. Simeone. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Gehi with the clearance. And here's Palacios. Messi. Romero. Now it's Palacios. Produces a cross. Well read. And the danger is averted. Gordon. Kane. Over to the left. Hall picks it up now. He's got away. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Rice. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Gordon. Rice. Oh, sweet feet. He can get that clear. Messi. Romero. Lobbed in behind. Foden. Gordon. Gordon has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. He's gone direct. Romero is there and he can get that clear. And here's Gordon, and it's Bellingham. Alvarez. Acuna. Senesi. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Stones gently done. Palacios does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway. Messi. Romero. And here's Alvarez. Simeone. Fernandez. Acuna. Palacios. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Fernandez. Nice control. Fernandez. No way through, so back it comes. That's good play. Time to deliver. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And they can counter here. Foden. Livramento. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Acuna. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That looks a good ball through. Foden! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Senesi attempts a clearance. Bellingham. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Stones. Livramento. And it's Livramento. Paredes shifted upfield. Chance here to counter. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Gets his head on it! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And here's Gordon. Played out to the right. Foden. Turns and goes back. Chooses to go back. Foden. And here's Bellingham. Oh, nice touch. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's Kane. Otamendi aimed forwards. Palacios. That's an imaginative pass. And he's managed to get free. Simeone! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Yehi. And it goes cross-field. Livramento. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He has found a way through. That has been knocked clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fernandez gets him to thwart him. Bellingham with the delivery. Paredes. Moved on forwards, out to the right. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Senesi. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Livramento. Stones. Anderson. Bellingham. Livramento. Stones. Rice. Anderson. A heavy challenge. And it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Foden. Hall. Yehi. Hall. Anderson. Yehi played over towards the opposite flank. Livramento tries making a foray down the right. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Livramento. Oh, it's played into the area. He's in, surely! Oh, it's come loose. Do have a chance to counter here. Acuna, and it's played forward. Over to the left. Acuna. Acuna charging forward down that flank. It'll be a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Palacios. Palacios delivers the ball. Gehi with the clearance. Could move up a gear here. Great work on the overlap. Proves too strong. They get a throw in. And it's Livramento. And here's Foden. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Can he stop it going out? Looking for a decent ball in. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Otamendi forwards and with intent. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. Gehi. Gordon succumbs to the pressure. Moved on forwards. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Clearly not happy with that. Rice. Anderson, aim forwards. Fernandez. And here's Alvarez. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Now it's Bellingham. Livramento. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's found him in space. Otamendi gently done. And they can counter here. And he cuts out the supply. Palacios. Senesi. Fernandez. Senesi. Tagliafico. Now that's Simeone. Too long and over the line. Now that's well seen too. Now that's Simeone. And here's Alvarez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's picked out the run. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Palacios. Alvarez. Fernandez. Played out to the left flank. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. He could be in here. Alvarez! Just off target.
Alvarez is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Livramento looking to hit the byline here. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's been won straight back. And it's Livramento. Foden knocks it out wide. Bellingham.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Otamendi forwards and with intent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Stones. Anderson. Rice. Hall. Yehi. Yehi shifted upfield. Gordon. Hall. And here's Gordon. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured. Palacios. And he's got his cross in. And that's been repelled.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Pressure and nerve. After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Simeone next in line, and here he is. Oh, what a save!
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Oh, Cooley does it. And they're 2 up. Argentina, so down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. That's a good penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
This to double their advantage. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
The third man in the queue.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Rice is the fourth man to step up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off. Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
So the ball is placed on the spot. He must, but can he?